Today on Cooking Made Easy with June, we'll tackle a family favorite. Hi, I'm June, the happy Thai girl, and we will be preparing a yummy cashew chicken dish that will please everyone in your house. That's coming right up on Cooking Made Easy with June. So, today on Cooking Made Easy with June, we're making cashew chicken. And I'm going to tell you a little story about cashew chicken. Molly was here. She did the Mexican one. And she actually, her husband, they're newlyweds, and they actually always go to my cookbook. They go to the cashew chicken recipe. And they said that it's all messy because that's what they use, and they haven't tried other things. But Lindsay is my daughter. Lindsay Williamson is our guest today, and she actually is a returned missionary for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, if you do not know. For the young ladies, they go for about 1.5 years, and for the young men, they go for 2 years. And they completely commit themselves, and they pay their own way, and they're there. And Lindsay did that. She saved her money working at a sandwich shop. So yes. Sweet. Mm-hmm. And Godolpho's.
I'm still there.
She's still there working the break. And saved all her money, and she went there, and Lindsay, did you love it? I know, I'm putting words in your mouth.
No, I loved it. I miss it every day.
Now we can speak Thai together, and we can talk about your dad and other people, like, for like a Thai.
That's great.
Like a Thai. But in Utah, there's so many return missionaries from Thailand, and they speak Thai, so you have to be careful. You can't expect a blonde guy to know, doesn't know Thai, so we can't talk. No, we shouldn't gossip anyways. So Lindsay, tell me about cashew chicken in Thailand. I know you've had different foods, and it's a little different. I know your mother made the cookbook, wrote the cookbook, Thai Food Made Easy, but again, I've been in America. I know all the, already served broth and everything, and I make it to my tasting, and I'm Thai, and it's authentic from Grandma. But tell me a little bit the difference with the Thai food that you were expecting there and here.
Well, to be honest, I actually didn't see a lot of cashew chicken just like on the street. A lot of times we ate just like street food at the vendors on the street and like
what are some of the things you ate at street food?
We did.
You have to be careful, you get sick, right?
Yeah, I got sick a few times. That's okay. It's cheap. No, but like I just didn't. It wasn't as common as I thought it'd be because cashew chicken was one of the ones that you always made growing up. I remember the first time I found it, I was like a greenie and do you want to start cutting chicken?
No, go ahead and talk.
No, and I ordered it, and I was really disappointed because it was disgusting. I'm not gonna lie. I think, and I'm not just saying this, your cashew chicken has been my favorite so far. There was one time that competed.
Where was that?
It was at like a really fancy restaurant. We went right before I finished my mission. But I honestly, for me at least, I mostly saw cashew chicken in restaurants and not just. It wasn't as like the common food, but it's one of my favorites.
Awesome. So we're gonna teach you how to make it. You can make it on your own. Okay. Although it makes a big batch. It makes like 6 to 8, serve 6 to 8 people. So you just come and take the leftovers.
Okay.
And you can But in any stir fry, it's so healthy. I mean, you know what you're gonna put in it, and we always prep first because once we get to the wok, it's a quick stir and we're all done. So what we do is we first do the meat, and I love Macy's again. Everything from Macy's in Spanish fork, and we have this hand trimmed and ready to cook. They trimmed it for us. It's all ready to go ahead and cut. So go ahead, Lindsay, you can help me cut this chicken. And there's really no specific way to cut chicken, but I like it's thin slices. So there's a couple ways you could do it. You could slice first in the middle of it to make it like more thin, like that, and then you go ahead and cut it. You could do it that way.
Slice it like this?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, this will be a good learning experience for you. There you go. Now, I also teach cooking classes where you have hands-on like this at Lemon and Sage Market in Springville. Or you can come on my show. But you can go check that out. But also here, you can just watch me and demo it for you, okay? So as we're cutting the chicken, now there's a lot of make ahead tips, and I might have said this before, but what you could do is if the chicken is on sale, you can buy by the bulk, some of their big sales at Macy's, and trim it yourself and cut it up just like this, and then put them in like, depending on your family size. Most stir fries, I like to do 2 pounds, like a little bit more meat, but some soups, you could do it in 1 pound packs in your freezer bags and have it already cut like this and put them in there and freeze it. So when you're ready for a stir fry or a soup, you just pull out whatever you want. You could do 2 bags, depending on your family. So that's what we do.
And then I'll just bring it out for curry or something.
Oh, have you done that? You took my tip?
I did.
Good job, Lindsay. I'm so proud of you. And I know you said that you cook for your college friends.
Sometimes.
Some of the stuff you make is like...
Honestly, it's usually Thai food because it's easy. I do curry. I've done the dom khat gai, the coconut soup.
Yes.
I did.
It's so easy.
And then like lab gai.
So I don't know how much more I can convince you guys to just go buy my cookbook. It's on Amazon at Lemon & Sage. Also, Books and Things in Springville, they have the cookbook, which I think is more economical. They have more a better price because it's local. But if it's the convenience, everybody loves Amazon, so I guess you can go on there. But all the ingredients you can purchase at Macy's, and also some of the Thai ingredients, perhaps I'll introduce these to you, that you can get at the Asian store in Provo and Orem. But also oyster sauce you can get at Macy's. Let's see, black soy and fish sauce. They have fish sauce at Macy's too. So I'm almost done with this. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and finish cutting, or I'll let you finish cutting the chicken. No, you're doing good. So we have a lot of chicken. So, here we go. Okay, I'm going to put this, actually, I'm just going to go ahead and put it on to this. Let's put it right here. Okay. Let's put our finished product right there. I'm going to open the garbage. Okay. Okay, so.
Can you cut this one too?
Yes. I don't know. Do you think we need this other one too? A lot of chicken. Okay, it's about 2 pounds. No, is that quite 2 pounds? That's about 2 pounds. Okay, we can do that. Okay, so I'm going to wash my hands real quick. And I guess it doesn't matter. I'm just going to, I think what I'll do, go ahead and wash your hands. And I'll go ahead and rinse this off and flip it over. We're going to cut the veggies. It doesn't really matter because we're going to cook it all together anyways. But I don't know. I think it's just a habit that I like to do the veggies on a different side. Okay. Now, I love bell peppers in my stir fries because bell peppers are so beautiful. I'm going to throw this over. And so, Lindsay, do you want to rinse off that knife?
I can.
Or you can use this one.
There you go.
This is another one. Okay, so bell peppers are awesome, and there's hardly any waste, although it can be a little pricey, but you can get them, again, at any grocery store. Got this, especially at Macy's. And the yellow and red, so when you make a stir fry, you can use anything really. But I like to try to coordinate the colors together. So I have the red pepper and she has the orange. And so we just I cut around there and like try to get this core part out. You can cut like this and then turn it over and cut like this. Yeah.
Can I do it? Okay.
Oh, you could do it that way too. Okay. Good job, Lindsay. Okay, so I just throw this part away, but I don't even bother with trimming any of this. I just go ahead and cut it. So then there's so many ways to cut it. You could be aesthetically pleasing to have it long, like this. Or, this is my favorite way, is to make it kind of a slant. You make your first cut kind of slanted. Yes. And then you can just go like that. Again, it doesn't matter. So, tell me about some of your favorite foods in Thailand. I know we talked about making a dish called kaman gai, which is the chicken and rice. Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's just chicken and rice. That's what it translates to. But there's like this really good chili pepper sauce. And it's literally just chicken and rice, but the sauce is so good. And it's like the cheapest. Which everything there's cheap, but...
Because like in the southern cooking, they have a chicken and rice where you cook the chicken fat and the broth in with the rice cooked in, and then you add the chicken and salt and pepper. Well, in Thailand, it's very similar. However, their broth consists of lemongrass and different spices, and also another sauce that's amazing, dipping really sauce. So I haven't figured that one out yet, and that's not in my cooking. But the cashew, so we'll do it another time. But in my cookbook, we have the cashew chicken. So this is what we're gonna do. So we're gonna finish prepping all this up. So go ahead and finish that, and then I'm going to show you how to cut the carrot. Like again, you could do it any way you want. But these are baby carrots, so I don't have to peel it. That's why I like the baby carrots, because I don't have to peel it. So I just cut it like that. We can throw it in like that. Or, if you want, the way you can have your kids help you is say, okay, you guys cut the carrots. And they can actually use a butter knife and figure it out. But see, I also do it this way, and it looks awesome too, where you just do a slant, and it makes a pretty little flat carrot like that. Okay, so, and then flip it over. The trick is to, when it's flat, you turn it over so that it doesn't move around. And the next thing I'm going to prep is the green onions. Green onions is just the last thing we're going to add. All I do is cut the edges, the little hair on top. It's not hair, but just a little bit like that. And then I'm going to just cut them into like 1-inch sections, and we're going to add it last. I have a son who does not like onions, so I use onion powder, or maybe it's the texture, or I just use these green onions, which you can easily pick out. So I'm just going to go like this, about 1.5 inches-ish. So I'm going to put that over here. It's going to be the last thing that we add. Okay, and then as far as the garlic go, I've shown you many times how to do the garlic. We're just going to, I love the elephant garlic, it's the nickname, because the buds, these little pods are bigger. And so, but this one is peeling so easily that if it doesn't peel easily, you just smash it with your knife. Let me borrow that big one. Sorry. Oh, you're doing a beautiful job.
Thank you.
You just...
Sorry, I'm so slow.
No, you're doing great. What I do is if it doesn't come off easily like that, you just... a few splats in the back, and it just comes out. Okay, just like that. And then I like to cut away these little edges. Okay. So again, we're prepping, and right before, but once we start cooking, it's going to be really, really fast. So as far as the garlic goes, we just go like this, and then into bigger chunks. And then, you want to try this, Lindsay? Where you're going to go like this.
Yeah, me too. I'm just
and have you done this before?
Yeah.
You hold this side here. Come and mince the garlic. Okay. So you mince the garlic.
Okay.
Good job. Okay, keep mincing it. Okay. Make it a little smaller. I forgot my zucchini and my squash. My goodness. Okay, so I cannot find my zucchini and squash, but that's okay because we'll come back. Okay, so we're going to take a little break. When we get back, we're going to have the rest of these carrots chopped up, and then we're going to do a stir fry, and it's going to be a quick method. But that's amazing, Lindsay. So don't go away. Come back. Welcome back, and we've cut most of our ingredients, and honestly, I forgot to get zucchini, but I wanted to show this to you. This is the zucchini, yellow zucchini and green zucchini that you know how the big, huge ones that you have that you grow in your garden and it's all over, and then people give you a call or post on Facebook, come and get all the zucchini you want, and because, what are they going to do with it? Well, don't do that again. Take your zucchini, or if you hear of a zucchini place, go get a huge basket, cut it up, and stick it in these little quart bags and put it in another bag and freeze it. And that's what I did. So I was able to grab this for my soups and my curries, and also for my stir fries. I'm going to use it. So all you do is, it's frozen, so then you've got a little bit extra liquid from the zucchini and the squash. So I'm just going to, so what I did was I just, pounded it so it'll loosen up. So we're going to ready and get that going in our little stir fry. So there you go. Another good tip with chicken and stir fry. So it's awesome, easy. And so this is heated up, and I'm going to add just a couple tablespoons of canola oil. Okay, wait, first, before I forget. Okay, if you have raw cashews, at this point, you can roast it. But I have this from Macy's, the Food Club brand, the cashews that were on sale. It's already roasted, but lightly salted with sea salt. And of course, then we may not have to add salt today. Maybe, I'm not sure if it calls for salt. We have salt in the sauces. Okay, so I'm going to, so if you have raw cashews roasted, take it out. And if you don't, then just go ahead and proceed with a couple tablespoons of oil. And I love this wok because it's non-stick, but I wanted to add this to get our garlic going. So then you add your garlic. You hear that sizzle in there? And Lindsay minced it so nicely. This is the second time, like somebody else minced it so much better than me. I get so impatient and I have big chunks.
That smells good.
So you can already smell the garlic, and can you see the smoke coming up there? So now it cooks really fast. So I'm gonna have Lindsay go ahead and grab the chicken, and just use your hands. You're like, and just put it in here. I'm gonna move this around a little bit. There we go.
Throw it in.
Yeah, just throw it in there. Add another thing of chicken. The rest, put all of it in there. It's about 2 pounds of chicken. So chicken cooks really fast because it's boneless, skinless. So what we're going to do is just brown it mostly cooked. Because when we start adding our ingredients, it's going to cook even more fast. Or faster. Again, as far as the vegetables that go together, I recommended that in my recipe. But you can use anything. And today I don't have mushrooms. And some people don't like mushrooms, but I love the big, fresh mushrooms. I do not like the canned mushrooms. And it would be okay, but the canned mushrooms won't work here. This has to be all fresh ingredients. It just tastes so much better. Now, again, we have the partially frozen veggies also that would work. And I think, some of the, at Macy's, in the freezer department, they have some frozen vegetables that are like, they'll say it's for stir fry or whatever, and you could use those too, and it would be good. But cashew chicken is just the flavor of the sauce, and of course, you have to add cashews. And if you don't want to add cashews, you can add peanuts. I have a peanut stir fry recipe in there also. So, Lindsay, as you were saying about the stir fries, are there any other kind of stir fries in Thailand that you like? I know that you say this is only in restaurants.
Yes. One of our favorite places we eat, they're called damsang restaurants, which translates to like made to order, kind of.
Say that again.
Like made to order. It's damsang, like damsang restaurants, right?
Okay.
Ganahan damsang. And you just order, like they just like have how many different stir fries, and they just make it like this right in front of you.
I'm going to have the frozen ones first.
I'm trying to think. I really like they have.
Maybe not that much.
Like the pao mu.
Oh, what the heck? Pao mu, go ahead. Pao mu. Tell them what that is.
It's just like a peppered minced beef. Pork, I don't know. You get what I mean. They have a lot of, I like cashew chicken.
So mu is the, oops. Okay, wait a second. At this point, I think I'm going to let it, because the veggies are partially frozen, I'm just going to let it cook a little bit longer. And I'm going to go ahead and start measuring my sauces and add them in right now. But I have this on high still, but it's simmered, toned down because of the cold veggies right there. That's okay. Okay, go ahead, Lindsay. I'm sorry. Continue.
Do you still want me to talk about the food I eat?
Yeah, I want to talk about Thai food.
One of my favorites was probably, I'm probably saying these wrong.
No, you're doing great.
Pat Pricking Guy.
Pat Pricking Guy. I'm not sure what that is.
Which is like just kind of like a curry
chicken.
chicken.
Pat prick, like stir fry, spicy red.
Kind of. You've never made it. It's really good,
Okay.
though.
Okay, so it says here a little salt and pepper, but I think the cashews have salt, but so I'm going to add just a little bit of salt. And Lindsay, can you get the pepper out for me from under here? Now, Bobby Clay did say we're supposed to season the chicken while we're cooking it, so I'm going to, every step of the way, put a little bit of that. And then I'm going to add the fish sauce.
Where's the pepper at?
You can't find the pepper?
No.
Okay, go look on the other table. Fish sauce. Okay, so a tablespoon of fish sauce. One time I was making the cashew chicken and I forgot to put fish sauce, and I can definitely see a difference. I was like, this is something, it's missing. And then oyster sauce. And then, you want to read it for me? Mm-hmm. And then I'm doing that oyster sauce. How many tablespoons? 3?
3.
Okay, and then what else?
You have 4 tablespoons of sweet soy sauce.
So, I'm just guessing.
How is that different than just soy sauce? Is this the sweet soy sauce?
A little sweeter. Well, black soy or sweet soy is okay.
Okay.
The sweet soy may be a little sweeter, but I'm just going to use this. 4 tablespoons of this. Mm-hmm. Black soy or sweet soy. 3, and then what else?
And then a tablespoon of brown sugar.
Okay, so a tablespoon of brown sugar is all I'm gonna stick on here. Okay, so just about a teaspoon, it just, because it kind of connects in there. I'm gonna add a little bit because I think the black soy is not as sweet as the other soy. So, okay, what else? Okay, now see, and traditional stir fries and the Chinese style, they like to put cornstarch to make it thicken a little bit, but I don't usually put cornstarch in mine, but you can if you'd like. Okay, so
and then just the vegetables.
And is that it? Oh gosh, okay. Then put a little bit accent.
So a half teaspoon of accent.
Okay. And then let's go ahead and add the veggies, Linz.
You want me to throw all these in there?
Let it simmer a little bit.
So carrots. Do you want all these peppers?
Yes. Let's go ahead and put it in there. I love all the colors. And sometimes if you like your carrots cooked a little bit longer, you can add the veggies that take longer to cook, like the carrots first. But here, I'm just going to add everything together.
More peppers.
Yes, lots of peppers. And then we just stir it.
And then are you putting the green onions on top after?
Yes. Yeah, I'm going to put the green onions last because that cooks really fast, but it adds a lot of color. Okay, so it's not sizzling because it's of the other cold veggies. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep stirring this. All right, so when we come back, we're going to finish off. Oh, well, actually, before we go, I'll just go ahead and add the cashews. That's all you do because I don't like my veggies cooked too much either. So I'm just going to add about a cup of cashews. So is that what it calls for? Half. I love cashews. Okay, it's going to be yummy. Okay, so when we get back, we're going to taste it, eat it, and plate it, and all that. So don't go away. Eat a cashew. Okay, so welcome back. We are just finishing up everything here, and I forgot to add, and I didn't read the recipe, but on the recipe is a 1/4 cup of chicken broth. So I added just a little bit of chicken paste, and it has lots of liquid from the frozen zucchini, or you can add some water. And I also added, oh shoot, olive oil. I love it, it's okay. And then, but I added some honey. So I'm gonna add some honey, and it's gonna be awesome. All right, so, and that was in the recipe, okay? So we did that, and now I'm gonna turn this down while we're doing the other thing. Now, Lindsay.
Yes.
This is, she's frying an egg, because this is one thing. Tell us what you brought back with you that you now do and you don't normally do. Talk.
Well, they eat a lot of eggs in Thailand, and they eat a lot with like the stir fries, and so I honestly cannot, well I can, but it's hard for me to eat stir fry without an egg. I don't know. And just the way, another thing that I have not adjusted for, I've been back over 18 months, and something that I still do for my mission is I eat everything with a fork and a spoon.
Because in reality, people think, oh, it's Thai, we're Asian and we eat chopsticks. No,
Not really.
This is what we serve, is we use a spoon and a fork. And I'm going to have Lindsay show you.
I feel like.
I'm going to have you show them.
Oh, okay.
So let's go ahead and finish your egg, and let's put the egg on top. I'm going to dish this presentation up here, and I'm going to add the, she says you add the stir fry on the side, right?
Yeah.
So I'm just going to add a little bit, right?
Looks so good.
A little bit of juice. And okay. Oops, sorry. I'm going to pick hot sauce. Let me get a little container. I have a container of hot sauce. So Lindsay's adding the egg on top of everything now. But you don't have to, but I love egg with rice, but some people don't. So I'm just going to add put some hot sauce on here.
Okay.
There's a lot of hot sauce, but we're just going to put this on the side. Well, let me see. Right there.
That looks so good.
But we can eat off of that.
Okay.
Okay, there's yours. And let me put some. Do you like it over easy like that?
Yeah.
Okay. See, she likes her. I want to see her break the yolk. Is this
I already broke the yolk on the phone.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Do you want to just share with me? I'm not getting all that. You want your own?
Yeah. No, I'm not getting. Okay, we'll just share it. Okay, you go ahead.
Okay.
Show them how you eat it with a spoon.
Okay.
Break the yolk.
I'm just
Oh, that looks so good.
Can I use some of this? Okay.
Yeah.
Another thing in Thailand is like they share food a lot. Like they'll just have like one dish, and so I'm like, I don't know if this is the most sanitary, but whatever.
Okay, you want to use this?
Okay, yeah, you can use that. Go ahead and just spoon them on there.
That's hot. What, you want to put it right here?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to watch you eat.
I can't eat as spicy as I used to be able to. Okay.
You have to train when you get spicy. When you eat spicy food, you have to train.
So you just scoop it up like that.
Okay.
Oh, so good.
Now you can't talk.
No,
So,
that was way good.
yeah. Oh, I love that egg in there. Can everybody see that? Oh, we can break this egg too. But let's break it to make it look yummy. Yeah. Ah. Okay, so you guys, this is the real way to do it. Use your spoon and fork. And you notice, you guys, you can't waste. You can't waste because you're pushing the food into your spoon like that, and then you just eat it. So go make cashew chicken. Look how easy it is to make, and go get my cookbook. Go to Macy's. Okay, here it is. Pick a recipe. Pick the cashew chicken. Look at the ingredients. Go to Macy's, the happy shopping store. Get all the ingredients and come and cook it. It's yummy. And we'll see you at the next show. Thank you, Lindsay, for joining me today.
Thanks for having me, Mom.